It's Flatbread Friday and welcome. We today are going to make a Greek style beef and pepper and onion pizza. I had a lot of stuff on hand. I had some Kalamata olives, I had some roasted red peppers, I had some of those meatballs that I had in the freezer and I broke them up and those are going to be the meat part, and some tomatoes and some feta cheese, and maybe I said feta cheese already, and one of those nice artisanal crusts from Mrs. Market. And I was gonna do an Italian one, but I just did an Italian meatball, so I decided to Greek it up today, and let's do it. Okay, our pizza crust is laid out, and the oven is preheating to 425 degrees. We are going to spoon a little bit of sauce on this. There's a lot of toppings, so we're just gonna... Next comes a sprinkle of mozzarella. Going all the way around. And I took the meatballs and broke them up, so now they're just meat, seasoned meat. And sprinkle that all around. Oh, we have some roasted red pepper strips that we're going to distribute all over. We're going to follow that up with the last of our hot banana peppers from my garden. Every time I say it's the last, another one pops up, so that's been good. Next, we have some grape tomatoes, just because I had them. And actually, there's a couple of cherry tomatoes from my garden mixed in with these. There was only a couple, so. End of the season, a little sprinkle of red onion. And I think that's all we need. Finally, a few Kalamata olives, just sort of distributed around. These are pitted, by the way, so nobody's gonna break their teeth on this pizza. And we're gonna finish it off with some crumbled feta. We're all put together and it's time to go in the oven. It's gonna be beautiful, probably about 20 minutes. And we'll check it out when it comes out. In my refrigerator. I didn't realize that they made sheets out of the crescent roll dough, but now we're gonna play. We're gonna take the leftover ingredients from our Greek pizza and make it into pinwheels. Okay, it's time to play. I rolled out the crescent roll dough and I took all the leftover ingredients, chopped them up small and mixed them all together. I mixed up some cheddar cheese with some cheese that's called Cooper Sharp, and we are gonna make some, I don't know, meat and pepper and onion pinwheels. I'm gonna start with cheese. Spread that all around. Followed by our meat and vegetables. Okay, our filling is on, and now we are going to roll these up. And hopefully this paper, I'm going to pinch that little edge first to get us started here. And we're going to keep going. All you can see is my hand. I'm not looking at the camera right now, but then we're just going to make it work. As we get to the edge, we're going to push this stuff back so it's more in the middle than it is on the edge. And we're going to keep going and tuck and roll. Okay, we're all rolled up. I'm going to roll this so the seam side is down. And then we're going to cut this into pinwheels. Years ago, when I had my first catering business, I used to make what I call pepperoni pinwheels. And anyway, that's what they look like. We're going to put them on a baking sheet, press them down, and we're going to continue with the rest of the roll. Okay, I got them all down. I had to do a little extra pinching and shaping and pressing to get these right. And let's get them in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes and see how they turn out. Meanwhile, our Greek style beef, pepper, and onion pizza is now out of the oven. I guess we call this a flatbread because that crust is very thin. And next thing we're going to do is slice it and serve it. Here it is, our Greek style beef, pepper, and onion pizza. And before we serve it, I'm going to just garnish it with a little sprinkle of fresh oregano from my garden. And yeah, the herbs are still going strong. And so there you have it. Beautiful Greek, meaty, vegetable-y, and it's going to be fabulous. Happy Flatbread Friday. I just took out those pinwheels that I made with the leftover pizza toppings, and they're gonna be delicious. And I'm so happy to have found those crescent roll sheets. I'm gonna use them for something else. Stay tuned. I'm about to take bite out of one of these pinwheels. They're finally cool enough to pick up. That's what the bottom looks like. That's what the top looks like. And here we go. So yummy. And here's what it looks like on the inside. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Flatbread Friday, where we made our Greek-style beef, pepper, and onion pizza. It is delicious, tangy, crunchy, and it's gonna make a good Flatbread Friday meal. See you again soon.